The second star tonight, from the Tampa Bay Lightning, number 77, Victor Hedman. And the first star tonight, from your Edmonton Oilers with 1 goal and 1 assist, number 29, Leon Draisaitl. And now down to Oilers TV's Tom Gazzola, who's with number 29 of your Edmonton Oilers.
Thank you very much, Scott. Leon, last game before the Christmas break here on home ice. How big is that win, especially in OT and the shootout?
Yeah, it's huge, obviously. Those couple days off we had this week was huge for us, and I thought we played a really, really good game.
It took you guys a couple of days before you had another game. How'd you feel you guys came out tonight?
Yeah, we played really good. Obviously, our schedule has been crazy, and those couple of days have been nice for us. So, big game for us.
Big win tonight. Is this a springboard into this 3-game trip for you?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, you always want to leave on the road feeling good, and I think we did that tonight.
Leon, congrats. Thanks for this.
Yeah, thank you.
Leon Draisaitl and the Edmonton Oilers defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning 3-2.
With that?
I guess it's all right. I mean, we always talk about when you go on the road, you always want more points in games. So we were 1 point away from that. We figured tonight, really could have went either way. We had some opportunities. Vladdy hits the crossbar in overtime there. So, I think we're happy with our game tonight. I thought we were happy with how we played in Calgary, but obviously Vancouver was a letdown.
With the penalty kill, is it part guys being out, part just maybe leaking oil a little bit like right now?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, we have some key players out that play in the PK, but at the same time, we got to do a better job. And then also, getting some bounces the wrong way. So, Vancouver, that was obviously a tough bounce. Can't do much on that. Tonight, probably should have been better on that one.
You see on your goals, Corey made a nice play in the end zone there. Sets you up.
Yeah, actually, I think it was maybe cons maybe? Oh no.
Points. I mean, at the end, is that kind of the bottom line here as you return days off?
Yeah, it's huge. When you look at how tight the standings are, especially in our division, you know, everything really comes down to wins and losses. And to be able to get 2 points here tonight was great. I think, you know, it was great. Our crowd was getting into it too. You know, it was nice to feed off of that. Power play gets 2 big goals, and you know, Talbot makes some big saves in the shootout there, and guys are able to step up and score some goals. And like I said, it feels good to get the 2 points.
Did it feel like you had 3 days between games when you get going? How did that feel? It actually felt great. I think all the boys felt energized, and I think it was nice to have a couple of days off to kind of get refocused and kind of miss it a bit, you know. So we were all excited to get out there and all excited to, you know, get it going again here before the Christmas break, and we started off these last 4 games before the Christmas break on the right foot. Thank you, Mila.
Because of that. I think of the play to Joe, that shot he had on the power play.
It was a pretty slick play. Yeah, he faked me out. I thought he was shooting before too. So, you know, he's an outstanding player.
I think you said it right. I think we had a lot of energy. I think we played a pretty solid game. Obviously, we had a few mistakes there, but other than that, I think we played a really solid 60-minute game.
You guys got off to a really good start, but you didn't have really anything to show for it in the first period. Was there a level of, obviously not frustration that set in? How do you guys deal with something like that?
Yeah, you know, that's something we're learning right now. You know, even if we don't score in the first period, but we play well, you know, we can't get off our game. We have to make sure we keep playing, and we can't get frustrated. I think that's the worst thing about it. So, like I said, just stay focused and keep playing our game.
Could you discuss a little bit just your power play, just your comfort level on the power play? You seem like you're just flowing and comfortable and confident when the team is with an advantage.
Me personally, or the team? Yeah, you know, I think our power play has really taken a big step forward this season. Obviously, we had a little stretch where we weren't as successful, but I think every team goes through something like that. But I think, you know, me personally, I'm surrounded with so many good players that read off me so well, and, you know, that makes it easy for me.
Yeah, it's better. It's not where we want it to be still, but I think tonight's a great step in the right direction. Third period, I thought we played them really tight, didn't have much going on, and one power play go off, a nice tip. So, yeah, it's a game for us.
Obviously, they're stepping in the right direction. You guys are playing better. It seems like playing with a lot of effort, but it's just kind of still frustrating as the points. You know, 3 weeks go by, you only have 5 points in that stretch.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's a tough league. You need your points, and you need to get the standings. You need points. So, again, we try to get those 2 points again tonight. I thought we did a great job, and if we keep playing like that, points are going to come.
obviously missing a lot of guys up front and on the PK as well, but it seems like that's kind of been an Achilles heel for you guys in this last stretch.
Yeah, I thought our PK guys are doing good. Like I said, it's a nice step, nice place. Hard to cover that one. You got guys for one-timers everywhere, and you got a guy on his back end for a tip. So it was a nice play by Draisaitl, and I don't think Bish saw that one.
What did you see on your goal? It seemed like everybody was faked out by your shot there.
Yeah, no. Boyle kind of slashed that guy's stick, so everybody's freaking out a bit. So.
About this one overall, I mean, obviously you want the win, but at this point you guys just need points, right?
Yeah, no, obviously, to get a point's better than nothing. I thought we played well. Penalty kill, we got to step up. We got to step up as players. Enough's enough here. We got to have more passion here to kill these penalties because it's starting to get almost embarrassing. The coaches are giving us the right structure to do. It's about us going out there and do it, and it comes upon us. It starts with the goalies, but we got to change something here because it's on us, the players. The coaches are giving us the right things, and it's starting to get a little ridiculous.
Somewhere where you can't even use the injuries as an excuse. I mean, even though you have Callahan out and Palat out, some key PK guys.
Doesn't matter who's in the lineup. It doesn't matter if you have a full lineup or whatever. You still got to find ways to kill a penalty, and like I said, the coaches are giving us the right things to do. We're just not going out there and executing. So, we really got to kind of have a little intervention here in the PK and figure it out.
Did you even see that one by Draisaitl?
No, I didn't see it.
What are you anticipating on the shootout with Connor McDavid?
I knew he was going to stick in a lot, and I thought I had it. He kind of put it right between my shoulder and glove there, but I just kind of trying to be patient, and that didn't really go down. I thought I kind of had it, and obviously put it in a good spot.
It was a little bit of a strange game in the sense that a tired team comes in. You guys got stronger as the game went along.
Yeah, I think so. I think, obviously these points are big for us right now. So we talked about in between periods. We wanted to have a good period there. And obviously the end of a road trip like this, obviously we're flying home tomorrow and have a day off. So we kind of gave it everything we had there. And obviously I think they had 3 days off. So I thought the guys did a good job of, I thought it was one of our better games. We played well. Maybe deserved a little better, but just got to figure out a way to, kill those penalties.
Is Joe looking like he did in the playoffs last year? Is Joanne looking like the way he's
Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence.
Late on the power play.
Historically, Lucic was a really good 5-on-5 player that wasn't a great power play player. That is his 11th power play point. He's got 23 points this year, Jack. I think I've been surprised that he hasn't been maybe a little bit more dominant 5-on-5, but he gets that, as you've noticed, in tight at times he has problems. Happen when you win draws. Letestu's the right shot, just fires a pass through, and Draisaitl with that Sedin-like high slot deflection. It's become a bit of his trademark. We got ourselves a tie game.
Draisaitl's factored in both Edmonton goals tonight after being held off the score sheet in each of the last 2 games. He's 0 for 2 this year. Connor McDavid looking for his first career shootout goal. In over the line. A lot of speed. Wrist shot, score! Top right corner, he beat Bishop glove side. And he's got it to give Edmonton the lead in the shootout. And now Cam Talbot needs one more save. One more against the towering Brock.
Getting close to you guys.
Is this one of those games you just kind of get the 2 points and you're happy no matter how, or do you dissect it a little bit?
No, we'll dissect it. We'll, like any other game, we're going to review it. We'll look at things we did well, things we need to improve on. And I thought we had some real good early jump, but not some real good polish. The passing and the receiving part of it thought would be a little a little cleaner than it was tonight, and I didn't think we came out of our end real well. So there's some areas that we have to improve on, but it's a win. It's a comeback win. And we've been on the other end of those lately, so it's nice to come back and tie one up in the third period and then win in the shootout instead of being on the other end of it.
Your reasoning on Connor in the shootout, because he says he doesn't like those sort of...
I'm sorry?
Your reasoning for using Connor in the shootout, because he's not that he's not your best player, but he doesn't like those sort of situations, those man-on-man.
He didn't tell me he didn't like he must be sharing something with you. And
His first shootout goal he's ever scored.
really? Well, many more to come, I hope. Just a hunch sometimes. And, we had a righty go earlier, and then we tried with a couple lefties to mix it up. And Leon has a tendency to come in a little bit slower. Connor comes in fast, so there's a change in pace as well. So a hunch. A lot of times that's all it is on the bench is a hunch.
So if that's a hunch, using Connor 24-55 or whatever the number was no doubt a game plan.
No, it wasn't. We didn't plan. We didn't sit there and say we're going to play him 24 minutes. But we didn't plan on going to overtime, and we planned on having more of a lead and not having to come from behind. So sometimes plans don't go the way they're supposed to, and he gets a little more ice time. But he was rested, and I thought he looked fresher tonight than he did, obviously, the past few games.
How important has Draisaitl become to this team, considering you mentioned McDavid played a lot tonight, didn't get any points, but Draisaitl was there to kind of pick it up?
So important to our team right now. We still have some key people that are struggling to get on the scoreboard night in and night out, and Leon's been maybe even more so than Connor, the guy that's been able to step up and fill that void. Lately it's been him and Tess that have been the guys that have been creating and finishing, so he's become an essential part of this team in a really short period.
What's behind that, Todd? I mean, he's been hot lately, seven goals in 9 games. What's behind that?
It's his time. He's found a good spot on the power play. A lot of his success is coming there. Confidence level is high. I think he's a utility guy too. You saw him start the night in the middle and finish on the wing, and he's comfortable in both spots, so he gets to show different looks to the other team, and right now it's working for him.
You got your fourth line on the ice quite a bit tonight. You like what you saw early?
They were our third line. Yeah, I thought they were our third line, so it just goes to show I don't think you can give numbers to lines every night and consistently stay that way. They gave us a good game, and
lots of chances to score as opposed to just banging on.
Many chances. So, yeah, I was happy for him because he had a good game all over the place, and chances to score didn't quite go in for him, but they created momentum for our team.
That was a slash on Boyle before they scored the goal, I presume. That's what you're.
Well, I have a tough enough time coaching, but I know if I was reffing, I probably would have called it.
What happened with Benny? Was it the concussion spotter that took him out there?
Yep.
Thanks, Todd.
Ryan Boyle, who's 1 of 1 this year for John Cooper. Boyle is a left-handed shot. 20% for his career. Walks in, shoots, denied. Cam Talbot's got the save, and Edmonton's got the win. Final score in a shootout. The Oilers 3, the Lightning 2. McDavid the winner in the skills.
Edmonton needed that one. Give full credit to the Tampa Bay Lightning, third game in 4 days. They battled hard against the Edmonton Oilers, had a very good third period. Oilers maybe didn't cash on some chances, Jack, that they had early in the game. But as you mentioned, in the end, they get one more.
The Edmonton Oilers are helping make the season that much brighter for kids who don't get the chance to spend the holidays at home. The team spent the afternoon visiting little Oilers fans at multiple spots throughout the city, including right here at the Stollery Children's Hospital and the Ronald McDonald House.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you again.
Got the heart.
Did you?
Yeah.
To see a girl like Elise, who I've seen multiple times here, and she finally got her new heart, and she's doing very well. And you know, her biggest goal is to make it to a game next year at the new arena. So we're all pulling for her. She looks awesome. She looks healthy, and to see her smile, it's very contagious.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I went up to the toy room with some of the kids. It looked like Santa came early for them, and they got to pick out a few gifts.
Where do you want me to sign it? Underneath or on top? Just to spend some time with families before the holidays, and you know, just put a smile on their face when it's not maybe not the easiest time in their life.
Oh, you have a few already, huh?
I've been doing this for 4 years.
Yeah. Nice. Looking good.
The days here in the hospital with a sick child are long and stressful, and I think that having these types of events for the families to look forward to, it's really special. It means a lot to all of us.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. Brings you back to when you're a little kid, and all the kids in here have so much excitement that it gets you excited.
The team also went to the Glenrose, Royal Alex, and U of A Hospital. Reporting at the Stollery for Oilers TV, I'm Jessica Kent. It's a night many season seat holders have been waiting for. The inaugural Shop and Skate at Rogers Place is an event that was brought over from Rexall as a way to say thank you and give this group an opportunity to experience the arena like they've never had before.
It's been enjoyable. We've had the kids on the jumpy thing and they can run around, and you know, we keep an eye on them and stuff, but it's roomy, it's really well organized. There's always somebody to help you, and it's been a great experience so far.
The kids love it. They get to see Santa and get to have fun, go skate on the ice. What more perfect can that be?
My little boy Mason wanted to get on the ice. He's a hockey player, and we just thought we'd get him down here for the experience and find out what it's all about going on the ice.
First chance opportunity to go skate on the ice. Rogers Place is a fantastic place. It's iconic. See what the Oilers go through when they're on the ice. That's what I want to see.
Just seeing everybody out skating and just seeing the new arena, just the whole experience has been great.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really a great thank you to the season ticket holders, the teams that play, or the fans that support the team. It's really appreciated. So, and the time of year is just great.
Achilles heel for you guys on this trip in the last few games.
Yeah.
Just what can you guys do to get better there?
Well, we got to sit down as a staff and keep working at it. It's been tough because special teams become a big part of the game, and it seems killing penalties is cost us some points down the stretch, and that's an area you have to be good at. If the power play sputters a little bit here and there, if you're still defending, keeping the puck out of the net, you can win games. But if we're giving up a goal or two a game on the PK, it's tough to win. So we snuck out one tonight. It was a courageous effort by our guys, especially
playing 3 and 4 nights and a West Coast string, 3 time zones away, and I thought after the first period we were, possibly the better team. But they got a good squad over there, and when it comes down to the shootout, anything can happen. They got some real skill players over there, and they were one better than us.
What were some issues on the PK? I know you're missing a couple key guys on that unit, but is it Bishop mentioned more passion? I don't know if it's structure. I don't know what you kind of.
You can't sit here and pinpoint it to one thing. They did that second one there. That's a nice, high tip play. Sometimes that hits the goalie, sometimes it doesn't. It had eyes tonight, and there's a few of these goals have had eyes. The first one's tough because it's off the rush, and maybe we could have played that a little bit better. But as a whole, penalty kill, the number looks bad. It was 2, but like I said, it was a high tip kind of set play that had eyes, and the other one's off the rush. So we were fine on the PK tonight. We got to stop giving up goals. That's the only thing.
Speaking of having eyes, what do you think of Joanne's shot and goal?
Well, that's what he does. The one, it's a big one to we needed that goal. We needed to tie that game, and he did that. And then, another beauty in the shootout. It's tough. It wasn't enough, but that's what that kid can do. He can score, and it was good.
Encouraged by how much jump he did have in that third period, considering it was.
Well, once you get to that point and the legs are starting to go, now it becomes heart. And our boys showed a lot of heart tonight. And did we want that 4th point? Of course we did. But to come out of here and at least get one, Bill, give us a little momentum for Monday night.
All these injuries, you kind of have to play a more simplified approach to the game with all the different guys that are out.
You got to defend. That's the big thing. We just have to defend better, and we're doing that. Our 5-on-5 play in defensive zone, like we've bent a little bit, but we're not breaking, and it's a process here. And you're putting a new guy in the lineup almost every night, but they're gaming it out for us. And as I said, good game in Calgary, another good one tonight, and to be honest, if that third goal and kind of the lucky break that they get, we may be looking at more point total. So I'm happy with the trip, and now we just got to get home and take care of home ice.
I know you're happy with how they've been playing and the progress you guys have been making, but in terms of coming towards the new year, getting more points, obviously the last 4 weeks have been tough for you guys on that stretch.
Well, you need points to make the playoffs, and they've been hard to come by lately. So, but there's teams ahead of us that aren't too far ahead of us in the division. So at least they're still in sight to catch them, and we just got to keep gutting games out and hopefully get some of these guys back and then take our game to another level.
John.